Hey, you guys. Okay, so today we're going to talk about self worth and changing our self worth mindset and really being able to understand what operating from this am I worth it mindset is doing for us in our lives. Okay, so it's no secret to you if you've been following me on TikTok at all that I have had issues in relationships and issues with money in my life and with not being able to get more. Okay, and so when we talk about only being able to get our needs met and not being able to get more, this is a block in the pleasure center. This is a block in the sacral, okay? Which is not only an energetic issue, but it's a psychological issue. It's a mindset issue. And so the first step to being able to overcome this is understanding what it is and what we're saying with our behavior, how we feel about ourselves, what it says to other people and to the universe, and then being able to implement a different mindset and a different way of behaving. Okay, so when we're running around this world with this am I worth it, am I worth it, chasing relationships, this is the first level of spirituality and this is the first level of wealth. And our life is not supposed to be about proving our worth to other people. And everybody can see the insecurity in that. And it's not attractive. It's not magnetic. So on the other side of proving our worth to someone or trying to make them see, if I can just get them to see that I'm worth it, if I can just get them, and you're chasing other people. You're chasing them and trying to control. What we need is to implement systems to be able to receive the relationship that we want, to be able to receive the wealth that we want and create the wealth that we want. We need to have systems in place. Okay, so what that looks like in relationships is we need to start making demands. We need to have standards. We need to have boundaries. And a lot of people think like, oh, if I'll do that along the way. Like when I get into the relationship that I want, it doesn't work that way. It's an if I build it, they will come type of situation. You have to have a system to receive the love that you want in order for it to appear in your reality. So when you're attracting these situations, these relationships over and over, where you're attracting emotionally unavailable people, or you're attracting people that don't really like you, and then you end up just being in a situation where you're tolerating that, you're negotiating your worth with somebody, and you're still not happy, and you're wondering why 5 years down the line you're still not happy. It's because you entered the relationship on those terms. Those are the terms that you agreed to, and maybe that other person never did. They never were going to change. You're falling in love with a potential, not an actual really what you want. So you need to be more selective in your reality about what you're giving your energy and your attention to, and you have to know what you want. You have to have your standards and boundaries in place. This is what I will accept. This is what I won't accept. And you have to follow through with that. You're the person that has to show up for this. It comes with a responsibility. It's a different level of responsibility. Is it hard? Sure. Does it come with stress sometimes? Yeah. Does it come with grief sometimes, having to let things go that you thought you really wanted? Yeah. Is it going to make you become a new person? For sure. When you become a new person, you get a different life, right? So what else are we going to talk about? Oh yeah, and so you have this idea that like I can't start my life or I can't get this other thing done until I prove to this person that I'm worthy, or until this person like gives me their approval, their stamp of approval that I'm worth it. And that's just not the case. There's so much work on the other side of am I worth it? You are worth it. Spoiler alert, you are. There's so much work to be done in the standards and boundary setting and showing up for yourself, how you want to show up for yourself in your life, instead of waiting for somebody else to create the right conditions for you and waiting for a handout. And this is the part of it that is magic. People think that when you're doing magic, it's a piggyback ride to the life that you want. It's not. It's not. It's a tool. It's a map. But you still have to be showing up in the 3D and doing the work. Your next level of success is dependent on putting these systems in place. In order for you to get to the next level, you have to have these systems in place to be able to receive what it is that you want. If you don't have a system for it, it's like if you were running a restaurant and you only have 15 seats available, but you invited 500 people. You don't have the system to receive that. It would be ridiculous. It would be chaotic. You wouldn't be able to receive it. It's not that you're not worthy of getting it. It's that you don't have the system to receive it. And so we have to work on our self-worth, and we have to know. You have to know that you're worthy. There is a life after trauma. You don't need to prove that you're worth it. You are worth it, for sure. And so when you start taking that energy and putting it toward creating the life that you want and doing the things that you need to do instead of chasing another person around trying to get them to deem you worthy, you will start to see actual results in your life and creating these systems, these boundaries and standards and responsibilities for yourself, and showing up for yourself and keeping your commitments to yourself. That will help you to eradicate the shame block of the second chakra. And it will help you build this trust in yourself that, like, no matter what, I was good before, I'll be good after. No matter what the experience is that I have that comes into my life, I can utilize that for my success. Whether it's pleasurable, whether it's painful, I can utilize all of it for my growth. So think of it this way. So you have to leave the space to receive what you want as well. So think of it this way, like, this is a very common situation of if you're with a partner that doesn't text you back and I want somebody to text me back. You want somebody to text you back. This person maybe in other ways is showing you that they don't really like you, or they're not able to show up in the relationship the way that you need. So then you'll go and text them a bunch of times or try to call them or reiterate to them that I have this standard. Instead, you need to accept the rejection. Learn how to accept the rejection. Learn how to stop asking for something from somebody that can't provide that to you. And they're showing you with their behavior that they can't provide that to you. Take that as a win. Take that as okay, like, I see you and I'm going to move accordingly now. Because guaranteed, like, the relationship that you want is also seeking you. And the longer that you spend on relationships that are clearly not for you, it's only delaying what you really want to be able to come into your experience. Okay, so if you don't have it, if you don't have the relationship that you want, if you don't have the job that you want, if you don't have the financial means that you want, it's because you don't have the system to receive it. This is the next level. If you want to get to the next level, you're going to have to think differently. You're going to have to behave differently. And that's what a quantum leap really is. It's your thoughts create your reality, but who you're being attracts that reality to you. So I think we need to get a little bit more on the being differently side, implementing those behaviors that are different. You know, there's such a tendency to want to control if somebody's rejecting you, to want to just show them, like, oh, you just didn't take the time to get, that's not our business. If they don't want to take the time to get to know you, then that's fine. They made their choice. Move accordingly. Stop wasting time and energy on people that don't like you or don't want that type of relationship with you. It's okay. It's okay. You are worthy. You are worth it. You will get what you want if you stop looking in places where what you want isn't there. You know what I mean? If you're looking for eggs at a video store, it's just not there. Go somewhere else. Go to a grocery store. Go to a farmer's market. There's lots of other places that you could get eggs. Video stores aren't really a thing anymore, but you have to change your self-worth in order to be able to upgrade your relationship situation. And that comes with new responsibilities. The am I worth it conversation becomes obsolete. The chasing people around to try to get them to see your worth becomes obsolete. It's a thing of the past. I'm not having this conversation with you anymore. I am worth it. I know that I'm worth it. There's things to do. Now the focus is on me. Now that I know that I have responsibilities, I have things to do. I have other things to focus on. And when you have work to do, you realize no one's coming to save you. You don't have to wait for somebody else to behave differently. You have power. You have control of what you have control of, which is your life. And there's no such thing as right or wrong. There's just such thing as right. What's right for me? What's wrong for me? What's right for you? What's wrong for you? Once you know that, you can start making selections for your life. I know for myself, I'm not a casual person. I can't do casual physical situations. It doesn't work for me. So I need to not select relationships with people that are that's the baseline expectation. You know what I mean? I'm a very beautiful, conventionally attractive woman, and I have a big mouth. And so sometimes people think that they would like to have that type of relationship with me. That doesn't work for me. Okay, so if you can't accept the whole thing, then we're passing and we're moving along. The am I worth it conversation comes from childhood trauma, having to prove yourself for your caregivers, or having shame or rooted in shame, feeling like who you are is wrong. There's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. There's a life after childhood trauma. You are worth it. You can have anything that you want, but you have to stop dicking around and having this am I worth it conversation with people, because you are worth it. And there's so much life out there, and there's so much work to be done. But you have to be the one to show up, and you can't keep compromising and negotiating your boundaries with people. That's how you stay stuck. That's how you stay miserable. That's how you stay getting what you don't want. That's how you end up in a relationship 5 years down the line where you're still unfulfilled because you started it out from a half empty cup, thinking that it was going to fill you up. Okay. So that's my little tip on self-worth today. And I love you guys so much. And if you want to work with me, click the link. If you want to join my community, I talk about stuff like this all the time. I have question and answer sessions available, and a free healing ceremony once a month. It's the second Sunday at 7 CST. Yeah, I'm Olivia. Okay, bye.